everyone, welcome to BMC Helix Video Solutions. Today we will be reviewing the process on running an export migration job using HTM and what are the related recommendations when running the job. When migrating data from an on-prem to on-prem system, the files are available locally. So you need to simply create an export job to export the data from the source system. Log into the HTM tool and from Data Migration, select Migrate Data. Select the register source and target system related to your on-prem environment. You will see the list of migration pack in published status available here. Select the appropriate migration pack. From migration set, you get an option to choose environmental flat where it can export all the data or a global migration set. Select the appropriate option. From export template, you can select to export all the data or only incremental data. The file system by default will be shared and selected here. Hit next. On this step, you typically don't have to make any changes unless you have customized the migration pack or template use. Here, review the migration job and update the name if required. Review the summary. Under delimiter, you usually do not select or define any option if this is your first migration job. The custom delimiter value is only used if you face an issue with data import, which is failure due to errors in parsing the records. Export threads will help you improve the performance, but always remember it adds a load to infrastructure. Choose a medium value like 3 or 4 threads and then you can increase based upon the test run. The Export Next ID is a new option available with latest hotfix of the HTM tool. This exports the next ID of forms to be migrated. The options here are none, where you do not want to export the next ID of any forms. All, this option will allow you to export the next ID of all the forms in your source system, and included where it will export the IDs of the mentioned form in the migration pack. Once the details look correct, click on Confirm Migration. From the Info tab, review the migration job and the details you selected on the previous screen. You can modify any changes under the Export tab, where you can see the same parameter values are available here. From the Info tab, you can add additional notes related to the job, and under Included Forms, you can review the list of forms part of the migration job. You can customize the migration pack by removing a specific list of forms from the list. You need to select the form and from the option here, select Disable. It will remove the form from the migration list. Here, you can choose an option to chunk the data for any list of specific form with higher number of records. Select the form from the list and click on the option Chunk. This is a default option which you can select and click on Save. Once the details are reviewed, click on Start Export and confirm Yes. Once the data export is in progress, you can review the form list and the summary from the Summary tab. Any errors in this export process will be displayed under Errors and Warnings. And under Timings, you can see the detailed time it took for the records. Once the export job is completed, you'll get a pop-up message that the data is exported and is ready to import. Thank you for watching the video. Please visit and subscribe to our Helix ITSM and Discovery YouTube channel for additional videos.